So, graduated Fairfax High, attended UCLA, was there for 2.5 years, majoring in musical composition, 2.5 years. And I came to a crossroads in my life. I didn't quite know what I wanted to do with my future, and the government was drafting guys like me. We're talking about infantry. So I enlisted in the Air Force, spent the next 4 years there, and while I was stationed in Tokyo, Japan, I heard this brilliant classical guitarist, John Williams, give a live concert, and I was really hooked. I decided to study classical guitar seriously, and I've been a serious student ever since. And 10 years ago, I released my first CD, A Popular Favorite for Classical Guitar, where I took music that hadn't been transcribed before, transcribed it for classical guitar, and then performed them as a soloist and a solo guitarist. I've had introduced 3 other CDs since that time. So you could say that over the past 40 years, classical guitar, as well as experimenting in 4-part vocal harmony, they continue to be a serious passion in my life, second only to my family. January of this year, I woke up, said to myself, I'm turning 60 this year. Hey, let's do something wild. How about a one-man theatrical show? Haven't done that before. I've done my share of singing and playing guitar at various weddings and birthdays and bat mitzvahs and divorces and bankruptcies and foreclosures. And I said I prefer to step out in front, out of the background, and perform, communicate with an audience just like you tonight, hopefully sober and in a good mood. So let's talk about the 2 pieces that you saw tonight. The first piece that we saw, What a Wonderful World, you heard me, and the other 3 voices were also me, harmonizing with myself. So I've taken the 3 parts and I've pre-recorded them, harmonizing with myself. And I've done that strictly by just sight reading each part. Now when you major in voice and musical composition at UCLA for 2.5 years, you're able to do stuff like that. So I got something out of that. You saw the videos of the beautiful world. You also saw people float back and forth in those videos. Some of those people are members of my own family. And when it's your own show, of course, you can get away with stuff like that. And so if you remember, the last image you saw on the screen, it was a gentleman with a little baby with a hat on. That's my nephew and my grandniece, my nephew Cliff, my grandniece Clara. She was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 4 months. And she just turned 14 months, and thanks to God and to St. Jude's Hospital in that order, she's doing fine now, and we're looking forward to her living a very happy and healthy life. The second piece you saw, you heard me playing my arrangement of I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. These arrangements you heard tonight are my own.